Hello there my friends, this is a boy and his dog and welcome to Retro Edition, where I continue my mission to play and review every game released on the Evercade, old and new. In today's video I've finally come to an agreement with myself on the ranking of the 12 games on the Renovation Collection. I think. Looking at the list now, I'm still not sure. So, without further ado, let's get started. At number 12 is Beast Wrestler. Okay, this was an easy last place, sorry Beast Wrestler. I mean, it's okay once you realise there is a teeny bit of depth to it, but it's mostly just annoying to play, and when you're against certain opponents, the fights feel like they are dragging on to infinity and beyond. In 11th place is Dino Land. It's a fun platform game with dinosaurs. I can't stress that dinosaurs bit enough. It has enough interesting gimmicks, but I would advise just going with the flow, as it's pretty much out of your control which stages you can or cannot reach in a given playthrough. At number 10 is Final Zone. Mostly fun, but with slightly annoying controls that could be improved. But once you get used to them, you'll be zipping around like nobody's business. At number 9 is Tracia. I feel bad we get given an RPG and I've put it so low. The game is okay as RPGs go, it's just a little frustrating in places, battles especially, and it stops me enjoying it as much as I would like. At number 8 is Viento. A really enjoyable game with some interesting level design. Plus, you get to shoot at giant octopi while riding a dolphin. No complaints here. And in at number 7 is Arcus Odyssey. A fun little RPG adventure game, nice selection of characters. I loved exploring the different stages, finding treasure chests, collecting items and power-ups. Overall just great fun. And at number 6 is Exile. Okay, so this game totally took me by surprise. The dungeons are a side-scrolling hack-em-up, but you still get to grind experience and level up. So remember, if you're struggling, find a good place to camp, stand your ground for a bit, and twat 'em for an hour. It does wonders. And at number 5 is Soul Juice. This is the part of the ranking I really struggled. They're honestly all interchangeable from here on in, I think. Soul Juice is an awesome fun if tricky bugger, love how the upgrades work, and the music is good. And the bosses are awesome. And at number 4 is Valis. Now, for a while I preferred this to Valis 3. I liked how the upgrading worked and enjoyed the level design more. but the more I play both, the more I slightly leant over to Valis 3, which is in at number 3. I think I like how the story connects more. The opening little section's great, and there's some well drawn out cutscenes throughout. Damn good fun. And in at number 2 is Granada. This has been my number 1 and number 3 and number 4 in different iterations of this list. But I think I finally settled on second place. Maybe. It's so much fun, love the variety between the stages. It kinda does what Final Zone does, only better in almost every way. And at number 1 is Gary's. Look, I've played this the most, and that is the truth of it. I adore how the weapon upgrading works by drawing it from the enemy, which has a lot of fun and experimentation. Also, I think the levels and bosses are grand. So this is definitely my number 1, I think. Damn, I think I'm going to have to start it all again. I jest. Maybe. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how much I struggle with this list. It's a little bit ridiculous. I still don't trust it now. I think the top 6 and bottom 6 are right, but I don't think I've ever 100% agree on a definitive order. So I do think I failed somewhat with the ranking, and I apologise. So, final thoughts in the cart, which might help to explain my ranking, though I never felt any game hugely stood out for me above all others on this cart, which I think is a first. The collection as a whole, bar Beast Wrestler, is very enjoyable with a great mix, so it made it very hard to choose a top game, as I kind of enjoyed them all equally. So the top 6 are quite interchangeable I feel, and the bottom 6, minus Beast Wrestler, sorry again, that will always be 12, are totally interchangeable as well. In the end, I think this is a good solid cart, and although to me nothing stands out, the quality I feel is good across the board. And if you made it here to the end of the video, thank you very much for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up or a comment if you would like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in the door to take a gander. Join me in the next video where I have a good dribble with some balls. That is a soccer term, innit? When we begin our butchers at the games on the Renovation Collection. And later in the week we begin our journey through the 4th Evercade Arcade Cart, Atari Arcade 1. I hope you have an awesome day, my friends. And until next time, be seeing you.